The tensions between Saudi Arabia and the USA have reached a shocking height, since Russia and Saudi Arabia created a secret plan that could have a crushing impact on the economy of the US. But what is this new plan, and why is the USA the target of this warning from Saudi Arabia and Russia? That is the question, which will be answered in this video. A startling announcement from Saudi Arabia has sent ripples across the globe. Reports have announced a covert strategy between Russian President Vladimir Putin and Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, aimed at destabilizing the US economy. This supposed collaboration raises concerns of a potential plot that could drastically alter global dynamics. As tensions rise, an impending struggle involving intelligence and power is anticipated, with significant implications for the world economy. Therefore, today, we are here to examine this potentially game-changing development that could have far-reaching effects on global politics. Within the realm of oil exportation, Saudi Arabia is a powerful country. It has a strong connection with the United States, which has a huge demand for this valuable resource. This connection is very important for both countries' economies. But behind this apparent success, there are many difficult problems that need to be solved. It is a complicated situation with many challenges that need to be addressed. Amidst the facade of abundance, Saudi Arabia confronts multifaceted hurdles that demand deftness and ingenuity. Fluctuating global demand, volatile geopolitical dynamics, and mounting pressure for sustainable alternatives create a daunting backdrop against which the kingdom must navigate. The United States, with its ever-growing appetite for energy, adds further intricacy to this intricate dance, fostering a delicate balance that necessitates astute diplomacy. With each twist and turn, the plot intensifies, revealing a turbulent chapter ignited by conflicts over oil production. Like a sudden bolt of lightning, the Biden administration is struck by astonishment as Saudi Arabia, in brazen collaboration with Russia, boldly announces its decision to curtail oil production. The gravity of this audacious move propels the stakes to unprecedented heights, capable of unleashing seismic shockwaves that reverberate through the core of global energy prices and, more significantly, the cherished interests of the United States. As the tempest rages on, the administration confronts a formidable challenge, grappling with the intricate balance of safeguarding domestic priorities while navigating the intricate web of international relations. With the world transfixed, the unfolding events hold the potential to reshape the landscape of power and reshape the course of history. Amidst this gripping symphony of power, a monumental struggle unfolds, resonating through the annals of history. The United States, entangled in a precarious predicament, becomes ensnared in a harrowing quagmire, held captive by the relentless grasp of Saudi Arabia, which confronts its energy requirements. Will the United States navigate this tempestuous storm and emerge triumphant, or will it yield to the capricious tides of destiny? The outcome hangs in the balance as the nation confronts this formidable challenge. Uncertainty looms as the United States strives to untangle itself from this complex web of influence, testing its resilience and determination. The world watches with anticipation, eager to witness the resolution of this momentous struggle. But that's not all, folks. Another dark cloud looms on the horizon, threatening to tear apart their fragile ties. The brutal slaying of journalist Jamal Khashoggi inside the Saudi consulate in Istanbul sends shockwaves across the globe. It strains the bilateral relations between the United States and Saudi Arabia, pushing them to the brink of a reckoning. The Biden administration vows to hold Saudi Arabia accountable, promising consequences for their alleged involvement. The tension is palpable, my friends, and it poses a daunting challenge to their once seemingly unbreakable alliance. But wait! A twist of fate takes center stage. Saudi Arabia, in a dramatic shift, turns its gaze towards the rising dragon of the East, China. It's a seismic move that sends shockwaves through the corridors of power. The recent business event in Riyadh becomes a stage for the strengthening bonds between these two nations. Chinese businesses, integrated into the Arab world, stands ready to reduce their reliance on the United States within the oil-rich kingdom. Can you believe it, folks? China has become Saudi Arabia's main trading partner, with their bilateral trade reaching a staggering $116 billion last year. The tables are turning, my friends, and this shift towards China could have profound consequences for the US-Saudi relationship. The United States, too, has been adjusting its gaze, shifting its focus away from the Middle East in recent years. The dance of power is in full swing. Saudi Arabia's closer economic ties with China, the largest buyer of Saudi oil, threaten to reduce its dependence on the US for trade and investment. It's a wave of change that ripples across the region, solidifying China's position and challenging US dominance. As the United States grapples with adjusting its global priorities, China's economic prowess and its penchant for forming strategic alliances becomes increasingly enticing for nations like Saudi Arabia. The once unbreakable bond between the United States and Saudi Arabia is teetering on the precipice of transformation. But here's where the plot thickens even further, my friends. Leaked documents have emerged, revealing a deeply unsettling revelation. Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman is said to have privately threatened the United States with major economic consequences if they dare to retaliate against Saudi Arabia's decision to cut oil production. But that's not all, dear viewers. The alleged involvement of none other than Russian President Vladimir Putin in this covert plan adds a new layer of intrigue. Can you believe the magnitude of this alleged scheme? If carried out, it could send shockwaves through the US economy and disrupt global markets. Saudi Arabia, the top oil exporter, holds the power to plunge the world into uncertainty. The repercussions would be astronomical, affecting oil prices, supply chains, energy markets, and even industries that rely on oil. It's a threat that could unleash economic instability on a global scale. Caught in the crossfire of this high-stakes game, the Biden administration faces a crucial decision. President Joe Biden has pledged to hold Saudi Arabia accountable, specifically for the brutal murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. The stage is now set for a clash of ideologies, forcing the administration to make a choice. The world eagerly awaits their response as the delicate balance between domestic pressures, security concerns, and economic interests becomes apparent. Will the administration prioritize human rights and pursue justice, risking potential repercussions? Or will they cautiously navigate the tightrope walk of diplomacy, seeking a compromise that appeases various stakeholders? The global audience holds its breath, aware that the administration's decision will have significant ramifications. Witness the resounding reverberations unleashed by this tumultuous relationship, transcending the realms of oil and diplomacy. Brace yourselves as global markets tremble, burdened by the looming specter of uncertainty on the horizon. The Middle East, a cauldron of rivalries and alliances, experiences the unsettling shift beneath its very foundations. These seismic waves of change herald the emergence of a new power axis, as Saudi Arabia forges unyielding economic bounds with the formidable giants of China and Russia. In this epical shift, the geopolitical landscape undergoes a profound transformation, casting shadows of speculation and anticipation. The economic ties woven amidst these towering nations reshape the balance of power and redefine global dynamics. As alliances realign and interests intertwine, the stage is set for a captivating drama that captivates the world's attention. The eyes of the world fixate on the spectacle as nations entangled in this storm reassess their relationships with both Saudi Arabia and Russia. The United States, confronted with the gradual decrease of its influence on the region, faces a precarious tipping point where the delicate equilibrium of power teeters on the edge. In this climactic moment, the stage is set for a high-stakes drama that resonates far beyond the borders of these nations. As alliances strain and geopolitical dynamics evolve, the global landscape hangs in a delicate balance, with consequences that reverberate across continents. The world awaits, gripped by anticipation, aware that the outcome will reshape the geopolitical order and redefine the distribution of power. The future is uncertain, and the outcome of this high-stakes game remains unclear. The Biden administration must navigate the treacherous waters of oil production, human rights concerns, and regional stability. Will they find a way to strike a delicate balance between accountability and reconciliation? Only time will tell. The shifting sands of the US-Saudi relationship, the evolving alliances, and the changing power dynamics will shape the course of our global future. So, my friends, stay informed, remain vigilant, and engage in discussions that unravel the complexities of this enthralling narrative. The challenges and possibilities of the US-Saudi relationship and its global impact are at the forefront of our minds. Can reconciliation triumph over differences? The stage is set. The actors are in place. The world waits with bated breath for the next act in this gripping drama. Did you enjoy this journey? If so, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more exciting updates. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's continue this engaging conversation.